Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mazysgarden. Water signs. I have a message for you. If you guys have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or North Node sign, this message may resonate for you. If you have a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, in any of your other placements, and you feel like this resonates for you, the message is for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check the other signs of your chart, check the other elementals, check earth signs, fire signs, air signs, whatever. If you don't know what your birth chart is, you can always reach out and I can help you. But if you wanted me to do your birth chart for you, that's a paid service, just so you guys know. Let's see. There will be an extended to this on Patreon where we will clarify the bottom half of the spread. We will go into some oracle messages and some charmed messages. So if that's something that you are interested in, there's a link in the description box below or in my link tree. You can come on over, become a part of the Patreon family. Yeah. All right. Let's see, water signs. Let's see, my fellow water signs. What do we got? What do we got? All right. Let's see. Spirit, what kind of message do you have for the water signs? What kind of message do we have for the water signs? Well, there you are. You guys might have Scorpio placements. Specifically, but water signs, your energy is showing up here. I love when that actually happens. Oh my! Water signs, what is happening here? Wow. So very interesting. So interesting. You may have earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you may be dealing with someone who does. Definitely Virgo, maybe heavy Virgo. Yeah, heavy Virgo. This is like Virgoing out everywhere over here. This is a good read. Okay, listen. All right. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. Water signs. Guys, this is beautiful. You guys have been doing the work. All right. There's definitely something within yourself, okay, specifically that is changing. It may feel like you're going through a rebirth. It may feel like you are tapping into those manifestation abilities and you're starting to actually see the results of what you've been trying to manifest. It's no longer like you waiting or in a stagnancy. You're starting to see this. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's major change coming. Major change. Cycles have ended. It's starting to move forward. And it's like you knowing that you have the strength for these new beginnings. You knowing that you are ready for this, right? So there's some form of like just major completion happening in your life and it's like changing. There's also a little bit of like luck and destiny, maybe a little bit of happiness there. Like these are positive changes. This is a positive forward movement. It is something that's welcomed. It's wanted, right? Excuse me. It's not like the Tower where the change and everything's falling apart and it's kind of unexpected and not wanted. This is very much wanted. All right. And it's because you've been putting in the work. You've really been, doing some like self-assessment, or had been doing some self-assessment, you know, atoning for things that maybe you could be responsible for, and learning how to have compassion for yourself, becoming really balanced within your emotions, and allowing, I think also I'm hearing there's like an air of gratitude. So I don't know if you guys have been practicing gratitude affirmations, or there's something along those lines, because that's also changing. And that's what's really helping these manifestations coming in. Your creative power during this time is about to skyrocket. You really have been planning, or you really put a lot of thought into, okay, how it is that you want to move forward, or how it is that you want these things, right? You were planning, you put in the work to manifest. It's like, so manifestation isn't just like putting it out there, right? And then doing nothing, okay? It's realizing that you put it out there, what you want to actualize, and then you have to take action and take steps to do that. You have to, like, you know, move forward in a way that allows those opportunities to manifest, okay? And I think you're really starting to get that. You see it. You're seeing the progress. You're seeing how with the seeds that you've planted, they're starting to grow. You're starting to see that, like, things are really working out. Now, you may have been very conflicted at one point, or may have still a little bit of residual inner conflict, or people are starting to see this, or starting to notice the change, or started to notice that, like, you're happy, and, you know, or some type of just change in your energetic sequence. And there may be some people that maybe aren't too happy about that, or they're just the type of people that aren't happy in their own life. So when they see others happy, or something along those lines, like misery likes company, right? So they try to, like, tear it down, or they try to little digs here and there, or even if, like, they don't outwardly speak negatively on it, there's always just like a lens of negativity, or like a lens of like, oh, well, are you sure that's gonna work out? Like, one of those things, always like talking down on your goals, your accomplishments and stuff like that, are never truly celebrating you. I'm gonna clarify that, but I see it. There's a little bit of a struggle there. Or maybe you may have once felt like manifesting was a little bit of a struggle. Manifesting was, you were having a hard time, okay? It is changing. You are about to level the fuck up. You are leveling up. Like, the amount of power that is about to come to you, this new beginning that you're literally stepping into. This is like a rebirth, a complete rejuvenation of self. I have the Judgment card here with the Magician. I have the High Priestess. I have the Hermit. I have the King of Pentacles. I have the King of Cups. I have the Six of Wands. Like, these things, all of these things are coming together. Not only are you starting to, or had worked on moving from your heart space, healing this, so that everything that you do, everything that you pour into is coming from a really good place. With the King of Pentacles, it's starting to stabilize. It's starting to actualize. You're starting to see it in your physical, like, reality. Okay. And, you may have a reputation of having a really good character as well. Being very, like, kind and compassionate, and that's also helping, like, fuel this, okay? Because most people don't see you in a negative light, but because they're both masculine energies, and I have the Magician here, it is very much so giving, you're taking action. You're not just sitting back waiting for it to happen. You're taking action to make it happen, okay? I do see that maybe some people may find a little bit of, like, there's like an air of mystery about, like, maybe how you're making money, or what your financial standing really is, or like how you're doing what you're doing. And again, it's because even the Hermit's kind of like a magician in his own right. He's a spiritual healer, but very much like it's given like witch doctor. Okay, it's giving like you're a healer. Okay, it's giving like you really started to step into some type of power, especially with the High Priestess and the Hermit being next to each other. This is a huge surge of like wisdom. You may be getting downloads about what you should be doing or what the next step is, and Spirit is like guiding you. It is there, because I also have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. So again, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy on the Virgo, because I have the Hermit and the Magician. That's Virgo. I have the King of Pentacles. That could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I also have, you could have Taurus placements, because I also have the Empress out here with the King of Pentacles, but the Seven of Pentacles is also Taurus. There's a few here. Sagittarius, Leo. There's just a few things here. Scorpio, whatever. Okay. But with the overall energy being the Wheel of Fortune, there's a level of, wow, King of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck. Stop it. You guys are really leveling up majorly. There's something that, again, it's because the change came from the inside. The change that started to happen came from the inside with you. Okay, that's why your ancestors with the Temperance card, your ancestors, angels, your guides, you're getting downloads. You have a huge angelic or just a spiritual hand is in on this. Okay, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate, like. The Judgment, Spirit is like puppeteering over here and really trying to bring in what you've been trying to manifest. And again, it's because you've been doing the work. I am going to see what this Five of, in a second here, what this Five of Wands is, because that's really the only negative card out here. Like literally the only negative card out here. So there's some type of conflict, or there's other people, outside influences that are trying to either stop this growth, stop this glow up, stop whatever this abundance that's about to come to you. Have patience, but the balance that's about to happen, the serenity, the tranquility that you're about to feel, it's like wild, because the Empress and Temperance, like you are really about to level up. There may be, again, you may be doing this kind of under wraps. Not a whole lot of people know how you're moving or like what you're actually doing. So there maybe people are with the Five of Wands being a little bit nosy, wanting to know things, having opinions on how you should be doing things, how you should be, actualizing your plans, where you should be putting your money, all that kind of stuff. And it's like, it's creating tension and conflict within you, because you're meant to use your intuition. You're meant to go with how Spirit is leading you. Okay. And putting practicality and a realistic, realistic expectations on it. Okay. Or doing it in a way that's very practical so that it does work out and it's not just like all fantasy. It's bringing it into the 3D. It's like coming down and bringing it into the 3D. I have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay. There's about to be a blessing up in here. I feel like you're leveling up in power as well. There's something to do with power here. There's some type of breakthrough that brings in one of these manifestations that you've been working on. You're about to get blessed. And if it has to do with like abundance, even financially, with love, someone may see you like as the one, something along those lines. But there's definitely some type of clarity, some type of breakthrough that's happening to bring in these blessings, this opportunity. And it's coming in fast. It really is coming in fast. All right, let's get some clarification here. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Do not let Do not sabotage, first of all. What's changing is you're sabotaging limiting beliefs, all right? Any kind of mental conflict, any kind of outside forces, any kind of things where you're not, like, you know, even things like partying or maybe spending too much money or going out too much, you know, going out with friends too much, or, you know, just like a partying lifestyle or something along those lines, that's changing. You're going to be getting very, how do I say this? How do I say this? Like, how's this that I'm feeling? It's like you're going to get very, intentional. Okay. It's not quite what I want, but you're going to be very intentional about where you're putting your time, energy, and resources. And you're no longer going to be just like out spending all your money partying or like going out drinking when it's like lowering your vibration, or spending time with people that are sneaky or they bring you down in some way. All of that's changing. Where you put your time, energy, and resources is changing big time. Okay. And that's maybe what the shift that's needed. Maybe that's where, what you needed to see in order to be able to get this done. Okay. That was too many. What is this one? Okay. Remember I told you, like, remember I said about the change that happens, but it's like not the tower. Well, the tower came out. Okay. I don't think you realized. I think you were starting to give up hope a little bit. That's kind of how this is feeling to me. Like you were starting to give up hope a little bit. You were giving up hope. And Spirit came in and was like, wait. Before you give up hope, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. The Tower and Temperance, Scorpio Sag energy. You got something where it's very unexpected balance, unexpected help, unexpected guidance in a way. Things are going, it was like unexpected that things were going to start pouring into you the way that they are. Oh my God, the King of Cups with the Six of Cups. Guys, if you may be healing your inner child. Okay. That's for a very few of you. Maybe, like addressing maybe childhood wounds, and maybe that's what's really helping, because healing the heart space, a lot of that stuff has to do with like childhood things. So paying attention to that. You may also be meeting somebody that feels like a soulmate in some type of way. You may at one point felt trapped by the past, like through your emotions, like you were trapped by some type of pain from the past. Again, maybe childhood wounds or something that had happened in the past, and you may have felt a little trapped by it, but Spirit's giving you the opportunity. Again, another Ace of Pentacles. Guys, earth signs, big time here, but like Spirit's giving you the opportunity to get out of it, to move on from it, because it's a self-imposed prison. They're showing you how to do this. And this could be, again, moving away from people that no longer serve you. Yeah. There's a choice here. It's like you can choose. Hermit, bottom of the deck again. You can choose whether or not to like take this offer, whether or not to move in this way, whether or not to address these wounds, whether or not to leave some people behind, leave some, a lifestyle behind. Ooh, yeah. They want you to have the courage. They want you to have the courage to take this leap of faith, which I do see you doing, especially with a little bit of planning. But I feel like this leap of faith is what's going to bring the victory into your life that you're looking for. Oh my God. Yeah. Please listen to your intuition. Do not let any kind of negative emotions override what it is that you are about to do. Listen to your intuition when you're taking this leap of faith. Do not let fear, outdated patterns of thinking, past events, anything like that. Overcome what it is that Spirit's bringing into you, because I'm telling you it's good. Listen, you may have been thinking about things that like no longer worked out for you, but I do see that you're seeing where you still have there's still things that can work out. All right. You may have like really addressed and worked on your grief. You really addressed and worked on your grief, your sadness, like any of those. Again, it's healing your heart space. You're letting that stuff go, finally. Tell me more about this one. You may be a little bit in fear of, that's what it is. Okay. That's what it is. I was trying to figure out like what that conflict was. What was that resistance? Like, why was the 5 of Wands there? Why were we in some type of conflict or tension? It's you, your anxiety, your fears, your outdated thinking, ruminating, overthinking, you know, sleepless nights, up like obsessing over whatever's going on. You're learning to figure that out. You're learning how to overcome your anxiety and your fear about taking this leap of faith, taking this new beginning that Spirit's offering you. It's very unexpected. I don't think you thought, even if you were trying to manifest it and you were looking for it, right? Even if you were like, there was still something about the way that you thought like, yeah, even though I'm looking for it, I don't expect it to happen. Like, yeah, even though like I'm trying to manifest it, it's taking so long, I don't actually think this is going to come in. And Spirit was like, we about to show you, okay? So, yeah. You need to let go of any kind of negative thinking from the past. Oh my God, Judgment's out here again? Oh my God, Judgment and High Priestess out here again? King of Cups again? All right. First of all, for a very small few of you, there may be somebody that maybe you can intuitively feel that they want to reconcile with you. There may be somebody that wants to reconcile or wants to get on better terms with you. They have a lot of like, they care about you, have a lot of love for you. They want to reconcile. But also intuitively, you may know that the universe is sending you. The universe is... When I tell you the amount of, guys, the downloads, the intuition, the intuitive hits, the messages that are coming in, you are going to start writing them down. You need to pay attention to those like random aha thoughts or creative intuitive hits, or you know, like you think of something and was like, oh, that'd be really cool to create. Start writing that stuff down, especially if like you're out and about, because I feel like that's when it hits you. And then when you get home or when you get back to like a, you know, to your space, you're forgetting. Carry like a pad and a pen with you so you can write down and jot down these things, because I'm getting heavily that there's some type of practicality. You're supposed to use your intuition in these things, because Spirit is literally hand delivering this to you. This is also your karma for the work that you're putting in, because you're doing the work. This is your karma. It looks like it's good karma, baby. Tell me about the High Priestess. I can't believe some of these are repeating cards. I have 2 different decks and they're repeating cards here. Yeah. You knew when to move forward. You knew when something wasn't serving you. I also feel like you felt and knew where where people were betraying you, where people weren't having your best interests. And again, I think that you're starting to leave those people behind. I think that you're starting to move away from anything that, like, if it's funky, if it causes tension, if it feels like someone backstabbed you or betrayed you or created obstacles or you know, some type of hardships in your life, and it just felt like you kept getting beat down after beat down after beat down. We're moving away from that. And you can feel it. You know. Spirits told you you weren't going to be in this energy forever. And you know it. For a very small few of you, you may get some type of communication about possibly the betrayal that had happened. And maybe that's why somebody wants to reconcile with you. You may get communication about that, or like finally get some type of clarity or figure out like exactly what happened in that situation, because you may not have known exactly what happened, but you knew and you could feel that something wasn't right, and it feels like you didn't even wait for the answer. You kind of just got out of there. You may get the answers in the next couple of weeks here. You may kind of get the answers of like what's happening there, or like what had happened there. Hermit. Oh my goodness. The transformation, the divine inspiration, the way that you are about to... Ooh. You will not be confused no more. If you were confused, you won't be. If you weren't seeing things clearly, that's coming to an end. I'm telling you, whatever work you're doing on internally with yourself, it is shifting your perspective. Things are going to become very clear for you. Very clear. You will no longer have any kind of like, you won't second guess. There won't be like some type of illusion or confusion. Tell me about this. I was supposed to stop. Told you. You got a new cycle coming in. You got such a new cycle coming in. And again, it's because you're not giving up. It's because you're not giving up. All right, we're going to head into the extended. Since I clarified all of these, we're going to get, I'm going to do maybe like I'll do like a love message. I'll do an oracle, and I'll do some charms. Okay, so that's what we'll do over on the other, because I was supposed to leave this blank so we could clarify, but I kept going because I'd just be talking because I like to talk and I like to tell you guys a story. All right, so yeah. Oh, you're moving. Baby. With a King of Pentacles. A frugal King of Pentacles. Someone who knows what to do with their money. Who loves that? I do. Oh, I do. Wow. We're going to go in and clarify. We're going to go in and get some love messages, but it looks like you got something coming towards you. Definitely some type of new beginning. This is going to be a blessing. There's going to be a lot of clarity, a lot of stability, a lot of feel good things. All right. You may have a earth sign placement coming towards you that may or may not want a little bit of your time, energy, and affection. Okay. I ain't mad at it. Hey, I ain't mad at it. All right. If you guys, if this is where it ends for you guys and you're not coming over onto Patreon, you guys are amazing and I love you. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, the whole shebang. I love hearing from you guys. And if you guys are coming over to the Patreon, links in the description box below or up in my link tree. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, water signs.